Hey guys, Ryan from My Home Startup, and today I'm going to be giving you the video walkthrough for the 7 ways to get more out of your Craigslist marketing campaign. Now, if you don't know the backstory on me, when I was really getting my web design company going, I really utilized Craigslist as my main marketing technique because it's free. And if you do it some other ways, it's extremely inexpensive, and you're actually going to get better results using Craigslist than if you would pay even for pay-per-click ads or all that stuff too. So if you utilize it correctly, you can be getting huge amounts of traffic and be making a lot of money from it. So the first point, the first way that you got to get more out of your Craigslist campaign is you got to really post consistently. And let me pull up an Excel document for you. Now, for a Craigslist ad, you have a 5-day window generally of traffic that you're going to get from that ad. So if you post it, the first day you're going to be at the top of the list. If we check out Craigslist here, let's see, let's say we're in computer services, okay? On this first day here, you're going to be right at the top. So people are going to see you first, and you're going to get the most hits. So let's just assume you're going to get 25 click-throughs, okay? And then the second day, you're going to get 20 click-throughs. And on the third day, you're going to drop a little bit more, and I say you're probably going to get 10. On the fifth day, you'll get 5, or I'm sorry, the fourth day, you'll get 5, and on the last day, you'll get 1 or 2. We'll just say 1, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this font size a little bit bigger for you guys. Okay. All right, so this is good. So this is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Okay, so on day 2, if you posted another ad, you're going to get 25 clicks from it that day. The next day, you're going to get 20, 10, 5, 1. Okay? Same thing as we continue. You're going to get 25, 25, oh, 20, 10, 5, 1. Okay? And again, 25, 20, 10, 5, 1. And let's do it one more time. 25, 20, 10, 5, 1. Okay? So what you're going to notice on the first day that you start posting your ads, you're only going to get 25 hits. Okay? On the second day, if you post another ad, this is if you post one ad a day, you're going to get 20 hits, 20 click-throughs from your ad posted yesterday, and then 25 for your ad posted today. Same thing with the next day. You're going to get 25 for the new ad, 20 for yesterday's, and 10 left over from the ad 2 days ago. So when I say a 5-day ad, 5-day window of traffic, this is what you're going to see. So on the 5th day, if you post an ad, you're going to consume amount of traffic for an entire 5-day window in 1 day. Okay, so 25, 20, 10, 5, 1. And if we would continue 25, 20, 10, 5, 1, and we'll make sure this is up to the size so you can see it. Every single day that you continue to post, you're going to absorb the traffic from the 1 day that you're posting as well as the previous 4 days, maxing out how many people you get clicking through your site. So posting consistently is huge if you want consistent traffic and if you really want to get the most of people coming to your site. Okay? The second thing is that you have to track your clicks. I really recommend you use Google Analytics. Google.com/analytics. Okay, this is just a free online application that Google provides, and they just give you a snippet of code and you put it in your website, and then it's going to track how many visitors are coming to your site, how long are they spending on your site, but more importantly to the Craigslist aspect, where your people are coming from, what pages are sending people to your site, so you can see what ads are performing better than the other ads, and you can obviously weed out the ones that aren't good, and you're just going to save yourself a lot of time by not posting ineffective ads. The third one is don't discount low populated cities. Now this is huge. So if we go to Craigslist, let's see. If we go to Chicago, that's a huge city, okay? So if we would go into computer services, look how many have been posted today, okay? That 5-day window might even be down to a 1-day window with how many posts are right here. Okay, just because it's such a huge city. Now, if you go to a smaller city, let's see what's U.S. cities here. let's go, if we go to Maine, okay, maybe Maine doesn't even have any cities because it's so small. We go to computer services. There's a lot less here, and there are cities that might have just one or might have none. So the fact that if you can post in a low populated city, it might expand your 5-day window to a 45-day window, okay? And yours will be up there because nobody's going to archive you down. And here's my pro tip to you is just because there are no posters in a category doesn't necessarily mean that there are no viewers in the category, okay? Just because nobody's selling motorcycles doesn't mean that people aren't looking for motorcycles, okay? Fourth one is explore all relevant categories. Now this is kind of a funny story for me because when I was doing my web design stuff, I posted for a while in the creative and computer services. But then you're basically just posting and you're surrounding yourself with competition above and below you, and you'd only get a small amount of click-throughs. So I was thinking, I thought, well, what other category could I post in? And I saw the web info and design jobs board, and I thought, whoa, okay, this is against Craigslist terms and conditions, but if I post here, look, these are people looking for web designers. So when somebody posts an ad, it's just human nature. You're going to go back and look at it just to see how everything looks. And everybody who's posting here, is, when they come to this page, they're going to see my ad. And it's going to be something about me being a web designer, selling my web services. And they'll probably click on it because you know what? There is no competition in this page at all. So I was getting huge amounts of click-throughs. I mean, instead of getting 1 to 10 on the services page, I was getting 50 to 100. Just simply because I was surrounding myself where no one else was. So, like I said, be careful. It's against terms and conditions. That's why I don't condone it, but it certainly does work, and that's why explore some different categories for yourself. Number 5 is that you should be aware of the risk factors. Now, when I talk about that previous number 4 is that it is against Craigslist terms and conditions, so very quickly can your ad get taken down. That's a risk factor, but the even more larger risk factor is the fact that your account can get taken down permanently. Because Craigslist now requires you to phone verify all of your accounts, you do have to be careful if you're not willing to spend money for phone verified accounts to make sure that your account doesn't get deleted. All right, if it does and you don't have another phone number to verify an account, you can buy them online if you do a Google search, and people just have created accounts on Craigslist, phone verified them, made them ready for you, and that works as well if you need an account that way. Number 6 is pretend to be a local user. This is kind of cool because if I were to search in motorcycles and say I own a big time motorcycle site and we're looking at a motorcycle jacket, we just got this guy here, he says he's got a sports jacket, he bought it and they sent it to the wrong size and they won't take it back. Pretty BS on their part. So it's just personalized. This guy just is selling his jacket because he bought it and no one would take it back. And I mean, it's just a personalized thing. It's not an ad, even though these are classified ads, it's not an ad like you'd see in a print advertisement. So that's what I challenge you to do. Is instead of saying, hey, discounted prices on motorcycles at motorcycles.com, instead say, you know, I've been a resident of this city, whether you have been or have not, and say I created a website to sell some discounted motorcycles and you should check it out. Here's a link, blah, blah, blah. Just sound personalized. Pretend to be a local user and people will dig that. And number 7 is definitely outsource some of this work. It's a lot of busy work. So if you go to a site like elance.com, I spelled that wrong. I spelled eland, which appears to be some sort of animal. Interesting. Elance, you'll be able to outsource the people, even in other countries, and they'll charge you a couple bucks an hour, and you can just outsource your work to them. Have all your ads written, have all your accounts created, and just give it to them and tell them when to post, and they'll just do it. It'll cost you a little bit of money, but I mean, then you can focus on other things instead of just doing this busy work. So that's what I recommend you do. Your Craigslist campaign is just going to shoot for the stars once you start doing this. So if you're viewing this on YouTube, be sure to check out the full detailed blog post and the link in the description. And if not, I really appreciate you guys' time. Thanks.